Gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Comrade! Labor right, them a go down, bong. Them a go down, bong. Them a go down. Is that? Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. We now vote for Labour. Orange we a come out in now. If you love the PNP, who no step out for Marky G. Jamaica just come along with we. People time come, people time come, people time is up.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. Pledge your allegiance.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I say that we
We gonna run this town.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play.
We would love to be able to do this kind of thing for many more because the need is there, we know that. But we can only do what is available to us through the channels of the government, whether it be through the Hope program or in this case through the local government program. So we will continue to press, and the minister just had a conversation, so we hope to see some future activity, in the not too distant future. But I won't say much about it at this point until we settle what needs to be settled. But overall, it is a good occasion, and I'm happy that the residents of Beresford Street are, here to witness one of their own, Eleanor White, get this benefit. And we'll be moving afterwards to Septimus Street in Jonestown. We're in Admiral Town now, PS. But the whole division is Admiral Town division, but we're actually in Admiral Town itself right now. And then the other, and we would love to be able to do this kind of thing.
My word of advice to the Jamaica Labour Party government and Andrew Holness. You see the contract for Justice Seymour Panton, the chairman for the Integrity Commission, and Greg Christie, you better renew it. Because under no circumstances you can say the people now do them work. Not because the Integrity Commission is finding corruption cases against this government, which seems to be the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaica. That doesn't mean that the men are not doing their job. I think that the Integrity Commission is doing a very good job. Because guess what? They are unrooting corruption, and that is what Jamaica needs. That is what Jamaica needs, for us to unroot corruption from our culture, to unroot corruption from government, to unroot corruption from out of our system in Jamaica that is depriving children from a good education, that is depriving our roads from becoming fixed. Corruption is depriving our hospitals from getting fixed properly. We better renew the main contract and then an argument with the Jamaican people. And we put in there. And we are going to fire the next election. Remember me telling you that. Power to the people. People time come now. Time for a corruption-free government.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced that criminals have been selling different plots to citizens.
Tomorrow, the government will act to demolish those structures. That have been illegally erected.
About 30 houses have been tagged for demolition.
Questions in the education era, and this one says 486 teachers have migrated this year from Jamaica, double the amount from the same time last year. What strategies, measures will be implemented to ensure retention?
Yeah, I can't vouch for those numbers, but the reality is that our teachers are being lured, encouraged to migrate, UK and other countries, US as well, I believe, provide opportunities for teachers because there's a shortage here, and obviously they're offering a better package. So we have to be, I think, quite aggressive in designing a response to that. Senator Damian Crawford, who is our spokesperson for education, has a number of ideas about this, including things like giving a motor vehicle concession that gets more valuable the longer you stay, debt write-offs for student loans for teachers who stay in the system, prioritizing them in the allocation of houses that are developed by the National Housing Trust, and various other things. You know, improving the teaching, the teachers' room, the room where teachers congregate at school, you know, to make it as comfortable and for them and so on. So just generally trying to, and also their salaries need to be, one of the tragedies, I think, of this recent public sector wage transformation, which has doubled the public sector wage bill, you know, it's increased by $200 billion. But one of the challenges of it is that, you know, the persons in the middle, the rank and file, teachers, nurses, and police officers, really didn't do very well out of it. They got a 20% increase over 3 years, when inflation, as we all know, has been raging. So it hasn't really, I think, worked for them. The persons at the top have done extremely well. And of course, the Prime Minister and the ministers, they you know, 200 to 300%, me included, by the way, because, but I mean, I told them that to my mind, it was unconscionable to be awarding the political leaders of the country such a huge increase when the public servants, who were really the ones who were bearing the low salaries in the public sector, and you know, they got such modest increases, and I didn't, you know, so I was very upset with the way that was done, and I think most Jamaicans were very upset about it, and I think that's one of the reasons why, you know, this transformation has just not had the kind of impact that it could have, because you know, people just didn't relate to the way in which it was done.
Thank you.